Hey, 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 it's Mika Day. Thanks for tuning on in. Today we have got the Natlan Archon quest that just came out, so we'll be doing that. And of course, any general exploration and things we may find on the way, we'll also take a peek at and see what we can kick up. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I am super excited to see what comes next in our story in Natlan. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. We're kind of near. Oh, that music! Oh, that's fun! Is that a kazoo? That's amazing! It's like so unexpectedly Western. Like, that is a little bit wild, but cool. I like it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got reputation, presumably, sort of over this way-ish. Oh.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Oh dear. Yeah, okay, so we've got structural damage going on too.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
It is unfortunate that we're still having silent characters. I know why and I expected it, but it is unfortunate.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
This is the most gym bro energy.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed.
Oh!
My back!
Oh! Buddy! What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's such a callous thing to say, like, so immediately after, though.
I knew I should have trained harder.
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Okay, so they're actually, I don't want to say good, but better apparently if she's able to come out and kind of help out in other locations. Although they are the farthest out, so that makes sense. Okay. Interesting. What sports do they even have, I wonder? Clearly there are some. And I guess there's lots of options considering all the creatures that they have too.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Okay. Here we go. I love seeing the designs of the chiefs that they've given because they're always still so unique. Which is quite... Oh, I've fallen. Oh dear.
Okay,
Just was trying to get to the edge of this banner so we could climb up it, but apparently that was difficult. That's okay. Well, you just use Kaniche.
10 points for agility.
Hey! Oh, I'm out of phlogiston. Boo! There we go. That'll solve that problem. Huh. Ooh, what is this? Absolutely I do. We found a minigame, I think. Sure. Sounds like fun. Keep your eye on the middle one. Is this like a shell game? Is this the equivalent of a shell game? It kind of feels like it is. Definitely a shell game. Okay. Sure, why not? Sounds like fun. Okay. So, oh. Oh dear. I missed the takeoff. That's bad. I think it's the one on the right, but I missed the takeoff. Oh dear. Okay, good. Alright. I understand the theory now. We just gotta go. Alright. Okay. Middle one. He's still center. Down. Down. Oh, they're going all over. First one out. Oh no. Well, they're gone. Okay, so I feel like this one we'd have to like get all the way up. I'm going with this guy. I do not think that's correct. Oh. Oh, no way. Uh-huh.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
I would like it noted that I absolutely mostly made that as a slightly educated guess. Cause like they just kind of disappear on you. Like when you can't see them at all, that seems that just doesn't work. Oh, we've changed genres again as far as music. This is amazing. I mean, like it's still kind of reminiscent of like y'all ever watch Spirit as a kid? Like that's what this music reminds me of just a little bit. Which like amazing movie, but like that's the vibes I'm getting, which is kind of fun. He's wearing chaps. That's amazing. And the hat. Ah! I love that. Not the vibe I got from talking to Chaska, but well, no, wait, because it's not. Either way, love that so much.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
like he's trying to swim.
Huh. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's doing amazing.
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
Neither of them seem great, huh?
There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach.
Oh.
And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
Oh dear.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They're not doing so good.
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Qucusaurus was just too powerful.
Qucusaurus? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago.
Uh-huh.
After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Qucusaurus, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Uh-huh. Well, that does seem right up our alley, finding things that have been missing for hundreds of years.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
Yeah, that does not seem to have worked.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Qucusaurus! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
She's not wrong. It's at least worth a shot. If we can get literally anything out of them, it'll be better than we've currently got. Although, of course, we are somewhat likely to just get attacked by some or one of them. Maybe not all of them. But Hammer Guy seems a little bit enthusiastic. Okay. Make sure we grab the waypoint. Otherwise, I'm sure that'll get interesting. Okay, so our first individual. is where? Back down this way. Nice. Oh, what is that? Huh. That looks like we should be able to go into it. Maybe someday. You never know.
Be prepared and stay safe.
Ah, there's our reputation. Okay. How fun. Okay, so our first guy's just kind of hanging out down here. Fair enough. Let's see what he has to say.
So dark, so cold. I want to go home.
Huh?
Interesting. Okay, I mean, I guess directly countering the vision contents isn't a terrible idea. He seems to have calmed a little bit.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Yeah, that's definitely very specific.
My friend, is he any better? Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it's causing them to relive memories then.
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Wait, what do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others.
Oh, this is kind of a ridiculous thing to be doing,
No
but
problem.
if it helps.
Thank you for looking out for him.
Okay. See, can I bring you? No, but you'll do.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
sense it, don't you? This place is dangerous. Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles together. You were such a little thing back then. And I also had no idea what I was doing.
Okay.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
There we go.
Over
Success.
a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Oh, this poor guy.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
Oh, no way, it worked.
How did I get here? Who are you people?
Cool. Honestly, I didn't really think it would.
Toko!
Is Kaylee? What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
Oh, poor guy. Hello.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so we're basically just gonna have to do our best to cure all these people, which sounds like it could be a little bit of a task. Just based on certain individuals' actions already. I have a sneaking suspicion that it might be a little rough going here. We may be about to fight a person or two. Alright, I'm gonna grab this waypoint just in case before we get into this. Okay, so she's hanging out just kind of up here.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
Right, teeth girl. Okay.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
She's really freaky.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Okay.
I think you're onto something. the mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ian-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I'm also kind of interested to hear her answer.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them.
Goodness. Well, we're continuing the trend of unhappy childhoods in Natlan, it seems. That's horrible.
Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still
Why?
found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
Understandable.
But isn't Qucusaurus one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety.
Dang, girl. Alright.
And the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
How can we help her?
Yeah, this is gonna be rough, because it's not like a direct trauma thing, but maybe the little brother will help.
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you!
Oh.
I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Kochita.
Fight it. One more time?
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Oh, this is... I mean, like, it's not a terrible plan, overall. But, like... it's kind of a terrible plan.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Sir, you are a child. Please stay home. Oh dear. This will certainly be something, won't it? Okay, so we're going that. Alright. Looks like we should be mostly good to fly. Maybe. If we can find a Qucusaur. Ooh, is there anything interesting up here?
If only I could bounce.
Oh! Ah, I see. Okay, so we can fly off of here. That's kind of cool. The music's back. And it's gone again. Oh. Whoa, what was that? That was new. Just kind of... grab that since we're here.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Huh. This is definitely an interesting location. We're kind of just randomly in the middle of nowhere here. Ooh, fishing! I forgot they added that. Oh.
Don't look at me like
Well, Farina's dead. Whoops. Sorry, hon. I feel like in an area where you're right by a giant cliff, in a place that is surrounded by flight mechanics, it should probably be a requirement to start a quest that your feet are on the ground. Just saying. Just a thought.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
stay away from my... Look around! I still...
Really? That was rude. Fine.
I can do this. I have to do this.
Oh, we've got more friends that we've made. How interesting. Oh.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight.
Okay, yeah, she's still not 100% there.
No.
Oh.
Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Ooh, okay. This area is kind of fun. Sir, why are you floating in the pool? Oh. Whoops. Interesting.
All right.
Oh, please just stop. Hello? Uh-huh. Oh my. This game. Definitely. A game invented by a child. Goodness. Alright. Okay, so yeah, in essence, it really is. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, it literally is just red light, green light, isn't it? I mean, sure. Why not? Okay, turning back around and we can sit and caught. How fun. Okay, that was cute. have to
keeping a
say,
lookout.
my favorite
Don't worry,
challenges
there's
are
no
always
ambush.
the unique ones that they throw in. Because, like, they're just so much better. Oh. Oh, there's 3 of them in this area. Or maybe not quite in this area. But there's definitely 3 of them. Okay, at least one of them has something to do with this capybara. It has to. There is no way that that's not true. Let's see, we've got verticals. How very interesting. Okay, so I don't know if this is meant to give a hint. We're gonna... Oh. Whoa! Oh, I fell over. I see. Curious. Okay, that's definitely another one right here. Tic-tac-toe? Oh, they definitely are playing tic-tac-toe. How fun! Interesting. Okay. I don't know that that was correct. Oh, wait, because he's a... Ah, I see. You want it to go there? Is that what we want? Because, like, it's not like we can win currently, so I'm a little unsure what the point is. Like, I get winning the game, but we can't currently, so maybe we have to place down more? Is there another one hidden around here? Perhaps? Or we place here so that either way we win. Maybe that's the point. Ah, okay.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
That was cute. There's a ball in the water! Oh, no way. If I'm Mulan, can I play with it? I can't play with it. I'm sorry, penguins. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Alright, Farina can be alive again, which is good. Okay, so there should be one more game-related thing around here somewhere. That looks like something, but I don't know how we would play with it currently. I don't see any explanation. But potentially up here is another option where I could see something being. Maybe. At the very least, by going up here, even if there's not anything here, which it looks like there isn't, there's like, there, a good view.
May I present?
which is good. Oh, some paint down there too. Okay, so we've got all kinds of things. We gotta find a thing that's meant to fit. Okay. So that would be, let's see, we've got something purplish. A lavender melon should work, I would think. Maybe. No. Okay, maybe that's more pink. Or maybe it has to be Natlan specific, I guess. That's also theoretically possible. Let's try a Valberry and see if that's acceptable, because that's pink. Okay, pink. That is pink. Oh! Slimes! That is, you are literally the worst person to currently have, but that's okay. Oh! Okay then. We got such random things out of this jar.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
Okay, that should be all of them. I'm like pretty sure. It said there were only 3. Are y'all ready to go? Oh my goodness, it's a whole little train. We finished the graffiti. And got a fancy chest.
The show begins. Take it.
That's quite fun. How nice that they have like actual little mini games like that. Very nice. Alright, let's go see who else needs our help, because I'm sure there's many people who could use some assistance.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
There's a little baby in there. Oh. Poor guy. Okay. Apparently we had to just witness some gossip about ourselves.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
A lot of rumors are apparently flying around.
Koichi's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Ooh. Yeah, that... You really did gotta throw that one in there just to hurt us, huh? Dang.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit. That makes a lot of sense.
She definitely does sound a little bit like a personal trainer.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
And instead you're super teeny tiny. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Huh.
Ian-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Uh-oh, time to go. Rude. Oh, we're going up. Alright. Fine. Ah, hammer guy. I see. As anticipated.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan!
Oh, this one's gonna be tricky. Really tricky. Oh. Oh dear.
Bring it! Hear the echoes that fall.
He thinks we're a bit monster. Hey, it's okay. We're not the bad guys.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of... Mom, Dad, we're gone.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Alright, here we go. Ooh! Dang! Whoa! This is an insane still frame. We've got, what, Animo Traveler up there? And then she's just literally blocking him with, like, her forearm. That's crazy. Oh!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Oh, Coatlan.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Is that Capitano? It definitely is.
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Hello, sir.
Huh? That voice, it's...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases.
Uh-huh. But I'm guessing you know how to make it. Hopefully.
This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Ooh. Interesting.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare.
Well, that certainly worked. Quite well, in fact.
Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
For just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind. Still, I prefer to leave all that in the past.
Oh, we're getting more lore. Okay, so we'll have to keep an ear out for any mentions of the Sentinel Knight, as it were.
That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other.
See, now that's an interesting word choice coming from a member of the Fatui when they're talking about delusions. I don't know. Maybe I'm picking up on things that aren't there, but I'm wondering if they have a bit more to do with the Abyss than we might first have suspected.
In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined.
How interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's really curious, because that means he, at the very least, knows, probably in passing, most of the previous iterations. That's very interesting.
However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
Yeah, trust me, I'm well aware of that.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around here.
Paimon.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Really?
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask.
Paimon!
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Please do. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Y'all are just gonna not show us? Rude.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is so. Before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
I mean, like a little bit. He was giving a speech. I kind of wanted to hear more.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Huh. I mean, I guess maybe. Really? Alright, we're gonna teleport back because this is mostly through territory that I'm well familiar with by this point. We've been here just a few times. Huh. Oh, we're going down, I see. Kind of taking the back route, huh? Interesting. It's so loaded. It's a whole party of everybody. Look at that. Yeah, we got Kniefs, Lolly, Roran. Everybody's here to hang out. And of course, Ahau is absolute. Oh! Yeah, he deserved that.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
Absolutely.
I brought candy and cookies to share.
Aww. I love Kachina so much.
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Ah, just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
He's so deadpan about that.
Huh, To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late. Shaska's showing up late for something? That's a first.
Whoa, she's here too. We really do have everybody.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
What? Why not?
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I kind of want to know what they have to say, though.
It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough Mora to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Look at that face. So done.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
Yeah, there's definitely some more going on here than the clear excuse that Shilonen gave. I'm familiar enough with her attempts to lie and or be deceitful. I recognize that laugh. That's the I just made this up on the spot laugh.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it? You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Paimon's gonna say.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Huh. I mean, admittedly, it has been a long journey, so fair enough, but...
Paimon gave us a lot. Whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, she sure can talk. That's not surprising.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
hanging out here watching this little Saurian guy. Shalona, what are you doing?
What happens next? The next step of the plan's gonna be super awesome.
Every once in a while, I just like to snoop and listen to what NPCs are talking about. Because sometimes it's really funny. Apparently they're hatching some sort of plot, which I'm sure will be absolutely delightful.
Off we go.
Interesting. Okay, so our new quest is in Leeway, apparently. For some reason, I kind of thought it might be in Natland still. This is the other new event. So we're gonna go do that since we have the time tonight. Or at least part of it. At the very least. See what all is happening back in Leeway. Which is another area I'm certainly gonna have to be exploring some more. Alright, where are we going? Oh, down even further. That means outside.
Need a surfboard?
Really? Get down. Really, I'm trying to avoid taking the stairs, but it's kind of being even more difficult not doing that. Alright, just in case, we're gonna not get caught in this cutscene. Oh. See, why can't we do this all of the time? Like, I get it. Maybe it ruins the immersion a little bit, like if you have to walk up and like go to a specific area. But I feel like it could not possibly be impossible to not trigger a cutscene unless you're on the ground. That feels, or, you know, at least within, like, I don't know, not dying distance of it. Aw, they're having a little pet sanctuary, basically. How cute. Oh, they're all over the place. Huh. How cute. Okay. Sounds like fun. Okay, so like... Ah, okay, and then 3 dishes. Random. I see. How fun. Okay. So, I feel like for dishes, we'll just do those. Those are cute. It's related to the Akasha. Okay, that explains why they do kind of look... She, in particular, looks very much like, she's from Sumeru. Okay, so we're going for a grand old search. Okay. There's a finch, a squirrel, and a crane. So let's go see if we can find them. Okay, and of course we'll have to equip our lovely new mirror.
Off we go.
Okay, so like system feels a little bit like, oh, hello.
Target acquired.
This is so overkill for a bunch of slimes. Okay. Okay, so it's like, well, I don't really have a great comparison, but we basically have to know where they
Stop
are
yapping, just
based
take it
on
or
what
leave
they
it.
see, which is really interesting. Okay, so. Okay, so we're at the table, basically. Okay. That's not too hard. Or literally the opposite side of this. Right over here. Aw, how cute. Cute little bird. Okay. Let's see if this one's any more difficult. Okay, so we're like right across from the table. So if we turn basically directly around, away from the exit, we should find them. So like that's the way out, which means that he's this way, essentially, directly. I should be Mulan right now. This is unfortunate. Okay, so like right here? No, I think I went the wrong way, didn't I? I definitely went the wrong way. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna be here. Okay, yeah, so continue away from the hill with the crane on, so backwards. I was right the first time. Just apparently not quite close enough, so we'll have to get a little closer. Because there must be like right up here by this tree, I would think. Right? Oh. Or not. Interesting. Maybe more this way. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm now standing facing into the barrier. Essentially right across from the stairs. Okay. So the stairs... Where are the stairs? The stairs are here.
Off we go.
Ish. Right there. Which means that our animal
Carving waves.
is right over here. Plus or minus a little bit. Success. Oh! Oh, we got a letter from Cheek Show and a little guy! A little guy! Oh my gosh. He's so cute. He's a little chibi guy. How fun. Ooh.
Shower me with praise!
I got him cornered. For the Lord of the Night.
Bring it! The deadwood blade! Dragon fire! 10 points for agility.
Do I get a share?
That was so aggressive. Huh. How cute. Okay. So is this like a unlock one every day type of thing? It kind of feels like it is. Yep. Okay. So we'll get one tomorrow to do as well. How fun. And Xingqiu got some sort of a pet too, which is cute. Alrighty, well, I do believe that will be all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It was fun. And I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. EST. So you can catch me there. And I will be playing some more Genshin. So, should be a good time. I will hope to see you there. Have a super awesome afternoon, evening, or morning, whatever time it is for you. Have a good one.